Hello everyone, welcome back to my educational channel Gyan Wizard. I am Ajmal. In this video we are going to learn about a very important and useful topic, and that is the balancing of a chemical equation. Balancing of chemical equation means that making the number of the atoms in reactants and product equal. On the left side of the arrow are reactants and on the right side are the products formed. If the word equation is given, then first we need to convert the word equation into the chemical equation. Here the word equation is sodium hydroxide when react with the sulfuric acid is formed sodium sulfate and water, and its chemical equation is NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. That means for each of the given reactants and the product, we need to write the corresponding molecular formula. This is the first step. Then we need to check whether the given chemical equation is balanced or not. For this we need to write down the elements present in each compound. Here first element is the sodium, oxygen, then hydrogen, sulfur. Then we need to count the number of the each elements present in the reactant and product side. Sodium, here sodium is the 1 and on this side it is 2. We write down 1 and 2. Oxygen, 1 is here, 4, 5, and here 4 plus 1, 5, 5 and then 5. Hydrogen, 1 plus 2, 3, and here hydrogen is the 2. Number of the sulfur atoms, 1, 1. Here we see that the number of the oxygen and sulfur atoms are balanced. These two are 5, 5, 1, 1. But it is true, the number of the sodium and hydrogen atoms are not balanced. They are different. So we need to balance it. For this, first we need to find out the compound which contains the maximum number of the atoms. Here we see there are 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 7. 7 atoms, 2, 1, 3, 4, 7. The maximum number of the atoms are either into the sulfuric acid or sodium sulfate. Let me try to balance by considering the Na2SO4. Here this number of the sodium atom is 2. On the product side it is 2, but in reactant there is only 1. What we will do? We will make the number of the sodium atoms in both reactants and the products equal. So we need to multiply by 2 here on this side. If we multiply here by 2, you will get 2 sodium atoms in the reactant and 2 sodium atoms in the product. 2 times NaOH plus H2SO4 here we multiply it by 2. The most important thing while balancing a chemical equation, never change the molecular formula of any compound. Always multiply the number by its coefficient. Never change the molecular formula. Now let us see. Close it. On the reactant side, the number of the sodium atom is now 2. We'll write down sodium, oxygen, hydrogen and sulfur. Now these two will multiply the sodium, oxygen and hydrogen each one. Sodium atom is 2. On the product side, it is also 2. That means it is balanced. Oxygen. Now this oxygen now becomes 2 atom. 2 plus 4, 6. And on the product side, it is the 4 plus 1, 5. Next one is the hydrogen. 2 hydrogen plus 2, 4. And on the product side, there are only 2. Next one is the sulfur. Sulfur is 1 and the 1. So earlier the number of the atoms of oxygen was balanced. Now it is not balanced. It is changed. We need to balance it. Number of sodium atoms is balanced. Number of sulfur atoms is balanced. We need to balance the oxygen and hydrogen. Now the question arises where we should balance the number of the oxygen atoms or the hydrogen atoms. Its answer is very simple. Whose balancing is simple? If you want to make the number of the atoms of the oxygen in the reactant and the product same, it's complicated. For hydrogen, it is very simple because if you will multiply here by 2, it will equal to 4. Here we will multiply it by 2. Now it is 4 and 4. Where it is? Hydrogen is here. So 2 times NaOH plus H2SO4 Na2SO4 plus H2O. Plus we will multiply it by 2 times H2O. Now let us see that it is balanced or not. Number of the sodium atoms, here it is 2, here it is 2. Now it is balanced. So we can write down it again at the sodium is the Na, then we will write the oxygen, hydrogen and sulfur. Number of sodium atoms is 2. Number of sodium atoms is 2, 2 and 2. Oxygen, 2 plus 4, 6. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 and 6.